My name is Regga. Actually, Regga is my family name. Later on, I'll be posting pictures of myself when I was younger. And maybe someday I'll be brave enough to post pictures of me now. And for right now, this is the beginning of my story that I want to share with you, that my family around me keeps telling me I need to tell the world about what happened to me when I was about 13 years old and surviving a brain tumor that I was never supposed to live through. That was such a strong time in my life that it affected everybody in my family in such a way that it made us stronger. Not just stronger in ourselves, but stronger in the Lord. And I'll touch on some of these things and later things that I post on YouTube. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm just kind of a bundle of nerves because I've never done this before, and I believe that over time I'll get brave enough. Now, of course, I can say I was born and got a pretty good childhood, and there was always food on the table and funny things that happened and singing and dancing and this is me when I was baby. And then I'll show you this, if you can see it. Now that's me when I was about 14 years old. And that's kind of where my story starts. To take you back a little bit. When I was 13, I was diagnosed with it's called a pineal blastoma. And I was not supposed to survive from it. And I will touch base later on in other postings of what has led me up to now. And again, like I said, that was back when I was 13. And I am now 48 years old. And this is where I am. And my family told me, Larisha, it's time to get your story out, which is more than a story, is more, as everybody's telling me, it's just a miracle that I'm even standing here and able to talk to people. Now, I do kind of have a bit of a broken family, but we do find this strength and love that just pulls us right back together again, kind of like a rubber band. And you all can only pull it so far, and then it snaps us back together. And it just becomes joyous. love and good times and laughing. It's just all these beautiful memories that bring us back to where we are, and that's kind of what I'm wanting to touch base on right now with people, as it doesn't matter what's going on outside. It's what's going on inside. And it's what's going on with the first thing that I'd like to say is that we need to think about is the only thing we can really work on is ourselves. Not trying to change everything else, but we can change ourselves. And, to a lot of people that's common knowledge, and to some people, not so much. But we are all brought through here into this world with that energy that we are connected with each other in some way. That we are connected in the things that we say, not only to ourselves, but to other people. But it is what we say to ourselves that makes a huge difference, because it's what we say to ourselves that is the picture, or as a person to us, is that energy that we portray on the outside. Whether we're going to check the mail, or grocery shopping, or putting gas in our car, simple things, people can see it, they can feel it, is that beautiful energy like air that even though you can't see the air, you still believe in it because you're breathing it. And that's what our energy is that we carry with each other. And it's part of this energy that has been with me, I believe, through the Lord and through the healing that I went through all those years back then to carry me to where I am now. And I'm so thankful that I do have my family around me now that went through that brain tumor with me at that time, with their strength and that if it wasn't for these people and their energy and their love and for the Lord, that I wouldn't be able to share this stuff with you now. And I am kind of nervous about this because I've been through so much medical stuff since then in my life, and I'm still here. And that's what everybody's telling me is, we can't believe you're still standing here. That I'm still here, and I want to share with the world that it isn't over until it's over. You can say it that way. And I'm a kind of a movie buff with some things. As sometimes I feel like Rocky Balboa, and I ain't down yet. And I'm still standing here. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm still standing here. I want everybody out there to know that no matter what's going on in your life right now, you're still here. Still beautiful. And both my mom and I have been through the breast cancer. We both, like myself, lost both my breasts to that. And I have my feelings about what happened with that. But you know what? I think it made me stronger. There's just a lot of things that are just that have just gone on, and maybe eventually I'll touch base on a little here and what happened here and what happened there and what tripped me up and got me off the path of where I should have been to where I finally got myself back onto where I feel I should be. And my strength in the Lord and my strength in my family. There was a time when I wasn't speaking to anybody in my family, and now I'm having conversations like with my mom that are just fabulous, that are just beyond something I never imagined. And I believe it's all because of love. That's what I want for everybody's love and peace and brotherhood. And the past, to me, the past is the past, and we'll just leave it there because we all have these bright, beautiful futures no matter what's going on out there. It's what's in us that makes these things bright and beautiful. And these things that we manifest for ourselves, as far as the smiles that are on our face, or the food that we have in our homes, the heat, the warmth in the middle of winter, that no matter what's going on, there's always the bright side, always a bright side. Oh, could. No, I've been through so much medically. People, wonder, well, how does Regga handle it? How is she still able, get up and move and talk about it and all that stuff? Is because I have been through it. Because I did make it to the other side of that speed bump. And I know there is that good side. No matter what it is. We got people that are coming that have lost limbs that are even doing better than me. I know people, and I see people, and I hear people's stories that have been through a lot more than what I have, and they're still moving. They're still getting up every day and looking in the mirror and telling themselves, hey man, you're looking pretty good. Whether they got a limb or not, whether they lost that limb or not, whether they've got the food on their table or not, eventually God provides that table for you. There's always a good side. Always. At least for me, that's what I'm thinking now. And it is like, there's always something good going to come out of it. And it may seem like a very low down, dirty deal sometimes, and we don't understand what it is, what we're going through, or even why. But you'll find that if you look back in your past, eventually we make it to the other side. I know we're going through a lot of stuff here in our world right now. And I want to tell you, here we got the holidays. Christmas coming up. Time of love and happiness. And I know it seems pretty silly, but I keep watching the, over and over again, I find myself watching a Garfield Christmas little skit. And family gets together and they decorate the tree together and they're singing songs together, and Odie's making Garfield a Christmas present that's just absolutely turned out to be really cool. And by the end of the little animation that you're watching, Garfield says, it's not the giving and it's not the getting. He says it's the loving. And I don't care how many times I've seen this. I'm always getting emotional about it, because that's exactly what it is for me when I'm thinking about my family. It's not the past. And the future isn't promised to anybody, but I tell you what, it's what we got now. With these beautiful holidays. It's what we got now. And as long as I can hold a hot cup of coffee in my hand now, I'm happy now. As long as I'm wearing clean clothes now, I'm happy now. As long as, there's always something to be happy about. There's always something we can find that was good, even no matter what we may have gone through as a child, no matter whatever type of relationship we had with our family or whatever. It's what's going through things now, and maybe it's not great. But I truly believe in the Lord, and I truly believe in His Word, and I truly believe in putting all of myself and my trust in the Lord. And He says, I'll never leave you or forsake you. And that's exactly the truth. He's right there. He's right there, and He's just saying, call on me. And He does everything in His own divine timing. Sometimes we think, well, why is this happening now? Or why am I not getting what I want right this second? That's not how these things will come to us. When He feels, when He does it in His own timing. Now, as you can see, I may not have millions of dollars in a bank account, but that's not what makes me rich. I may not be covered in jewelry, but that's not what makes me rich. I may not be able to go out and buy fancy clothes, but that's not what makes me rich. And, I may not have a whole plethora of gifts under my Christmas tree, but that's still not what makes me rich. What makes me rich is a love. The love I share with my family, good or bad. Love I share with my family. The love I have for my brethren. The love I have for all of humanity. And I want everybody out there, as much as I can share, that no matter what we're going through anywhere in this world, no matter what we're going through, the cold, the snow, the being scared and letting people, everybody trying to scare you, saying there's going to be lack. I want you to really, it is that energy that you carry within yourself. I want you to stop thinking about the lack and start thinking about the blessings that we do have. I'm blessed for what I do have. I'm blessed that I have my phone to make my very first YouTube here, and I'm very nervous about it because I've never done this before, and my family keeps telling me of all these years, Larisha, it's time to get it out now. And I keep telling them I don't want to show my face on YouTube, and I probably won't really until I get a little braver. Till I stop being a little afraid, Maybe. And I tell you, I want everybody out there that sees us, and even those who don't, to know that no matter what's going on, I love you. I may not know you. I may not have ever seen you before, or seen you smile, or know what you're going through or what you're not. But one way or the other, you are my brethren. You are my sister or my brother. And you are a child of that Most High God. And with all this carries with it love. It's not about politics. It's not about religion. It's not about any of that. It's about love. The trees may be bare outside with no leaves on it, but right now they're still standing for us. They're still cleaning the air for us. They're still saying, hey, we're still here. And I've been through where I'm seeing all these little trees popping up, growing and all that, and all I keep hearing through my mind is it's a new Mother Nature is coming forward. This new energy is coming forward where more and more people that I've been talking to and listening to, there's more today where people are getting closer and closer to that brotherly love, closer and closer to that God love, that, having faith in Jesus. And I don't know where y'all are sitting right now, or standing right now, or watching this right now, or anything else that you pay attention to, but I want to share one thing with everything that I've been through in my life, and I'll get to it in other things that I place on YouTube, is I made it through a brain tumor at 13 that I wasn't supposed to survive from, not because of me, because of the Lord, and because of how I was healed, because of the Lord. And I made it through other cancers, if that's what people want to call it, and I made it through my hip being busted. I made it through, other brain surgeries. I've been through 4 different brain surgeries. I mean, I've been through it, and I had people come up and tell me, why are you still here? It's because I got God. It's because my job here on this earth isn't done yet. Part of what I need to do here is just to tell you it's not about trying to preach and say you got to believe this and you got to believe that. It's just saying, hey, you know what? There's love. Sometimes love is all you need. Love and the forgiveness of yourself, and forgiveness of people maybe in your past that have done something to you or around you or something like that. You wake up in the morning and you look in that mirror, and you wake up in the morning and you start telling yourself from the very beginning, I don't care if it's gray sky outside. I don't care how cold it is. You tell yourself, Love. I'm here. And you tell yourself, I'm here. And you're beautiful, or you're handsome, you're intelligent, you're blessed. And you just know that no matter what, just be strong in yourself. Keep those good positive thoughts in your head. Keep those good positive thoughts where you know you are a strong, worthwhile person, and you deserve all wonderful, abundant things, and you're happy. You just got to keep telling yourself this. You may not believe it, but you got to start. You got to start from that somewhere. Start from that somewhere which is deep inside of you. And maybe some people out there are thinking, well, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I face. But I can tell you there's people out there, no matter what I've been through, all the so-called cancers and losing my breast and, having the busted hip and having all these different things and all the brain surgery and all this. And I can sit here and feel all the boo-hoo for myself I want to, but I don't feel boo-hoo for myself. I want you to know that you are a strong, vibrant, beautiful person. You are a strong, vibrant, beautiful person. And you can achieve anything. You can achieve anything. It's in your heart. It's in your state of mind. And it's also in knowing that there's other people out there pulling for you, even though we may not even know you. We're pulling for you and we're saying, hey, I love my family. I love my neighbors. I love my brethren. And I thank God that I can wake up every morning and feel happy that I am waking up and that I am opening my eyes and that I can hear and I can see the children laughing and smiling and giggling and enjoying the sunshine and enjoying building the snowmen outside. And they're so full of enthusiasm for what their life is and the beautiful futures and what they can achieve. As we be strong in ourselves, be strong in yourself, and be thankful. No matter what, be thankful. And just know that we're all connected. We're all in this together. I'm standing here in my slippers. But we're still all connected. The warmth comes from my heart, that love. And don't let anybody else ever upset you or tear you down. You be strong in yourself. The first person that needs to love you is you. The best that you can, love you, accept you for who you are. Once people realize that that's the most important thing, is you start taking care of the one, and the one is you. And just know that you can't give anybody anything you don't have for yourself. You start taking care of yourself, and just know, once you do that, and you start and this Christmas, it's be a very different Christmas for everybody out there. I hear a lot of different things. Some people are telling me, I didn't even feel like decorating for the holidays. Neither did I, really. For a while, I didn't even feel like pulling out the Christmas stuff, but finally I got myself to do it. And I started watching things, like the Garfield Christmas special and the Charlie Brown Christmas and Santa Claus is coming to town and stuff like that. I tried to get things that would get me into that spirit, and listening to the Christmas music and watching all this stuff. Just remember always, you're a beautiful person. You're beautiful. You're loved. You're important. And if it wasn't, just remember, you are part of what makes this world beautiful. You are part of what makes this place, of what makes this whole world green in the summertime. You are part of what put those leaves on the tree. You are part of what makes all those wildflower grows. You are part of what makes Mother Nature do her thing. And because it's all love. And no matter what people want to believe or not, it is that love that creates all these different things that go on in this world. And as long as we are positive with ourselves, and we are positive with the people around us, and we are positive and sharing good, joyous information, the more good, happy, joyous information we share, the better off this world is going to be. And we realize, hey, we don't need to listen to all that other negative stuff that's going on in the world. As long as I'm happy, and as long as I can share that happiness with my neighbors and with my friends and with anybody in my family, then I know if I can put a smile on your face, if I can make you laugh or something. I mean, there are silly things that happened to me when I was a kid that got my mom cracking up laughing so hard, and she just didn't understand it. She goes, Regga, I don't know what happened to you, but all of a sudden, you're walking across the living room, and then you slipped and you fell, and you landed right on your butt. And she said it was just the funniest thing to see, and she's laughing. It's not that I was hurt, because I wasn't. But it was just something that she got out of it, that she thought it was funny. There's so many different things that we can enjoy in this world. And you don't have this silly stuff happen around you, well then, start watching something on TV that makes you laugh. Start listening to something that makes you feel positive and good and happy. You stay strong within yourself. Love, 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 love. Love is the only thing in this world that you need, is love. You are love. You are that beautiful energy. And as much as I hear people telling me, well, I'm not this and I'm not that and I'm an atheist and all these bad things have gone in my life, and then I'm watching these people and I'm thinking, you know what? I see it. I see the beauty. I see the beauty in everything. I went through an accident with a rollover in a moving truck that I wasn't even supposed to survive, son. I went through major brain trauma and all that stuff. I mean, I've been through some of this stuff, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thankful I'm still here, and I want you to be thankful that you're here. I want you to be thankful that you're waking up in the morning. I want you to be thankful for everything. Even as silly as like the socks and the underwear that you wear. I want you to be thankful for everything, and the more you realize that you really are thankful for this stuff, and the more the happier you get, the better things get. I guess I just want to share something good this Christmas, and I want to just say, you know what? I may not be able to send you a Christmas card. I may not have been able to, but I can send you something. I can send you my love and my happiness. Just be God leads us to the green pastures, and He leads us to the clean, still waters. You're a child of that Most High God. You are the head and not the tail. You are a conqueror. You are strong. And like I said, you are part of what makes this world beautiful. You are part of what makes the sun shine. Now, if I'm ever brave enough to post this onto YouTube, which I've never done anything like this before, I'm going to leave this with one thing and saying, thank you for being there. Thank you for your smiles. Thank you for your giggles and your laughter. Please have a very merry holiday. Have a merry, happy Christmas. I love you, and take good care of yourself now. Thank you very much.